All right, so today's video is a little interesting. Over the past week, I've been browsing the Bay. No, not that one. That one's illegal, kids. Don't do that. But I've been browsing the Bay for a Mac Mini to do a project on. And I was looking for one pretty cheap, maybe about like 2009 to 2011, somewhere around there. What I found was this. In this very fragile box that has been beaten up by the Postal Service. Not only a Mac Mini, but a couple other things, all for the price of said Mac Mini. So, without further ado, I say we get a knife and get into the box and see what I ended up picking up. Let's begin. All right, let's start cutting the copious amounts of tape on this box, and let's see if these fragile stickers did anything to indicate to the Postal Service that, hey, maybe don't beat this box up. Alrighty, so we've got one of those air pocket doohickeys. Ugh. Oh, the smell of the air that came out of that. Oh man. Okay, let's keep going. The first thing that we're greeted with is some bubble wrap. And oh, it comes with the charger. Nice. We have an Epik Chromebook. No, that's the name. It's Epik. Chromebook itself is not Epik. But let's open this bad boy up. Looks to be in good condition. I mean, it's not the cleanest. We do have a little polar bear sticker over the webcam. It's a little dusty. We'll have to give this a good wet towel wipe down. It's an Epik ELB1101-BK. But I do know that this has an issue with the battery where it needs to be plugged in for it to operate at all, which is probably a $20 fix. Next thing, we got a note, 7/29/2021. So that's 3 days ago at the point I'm shooting this. Thank you very much for your business. When you get a moment of time, please leave feedback. Again, thank you very much for your business. God bless. Best regards. Put that off to the side. And the next thing we're greeted with, the power brick for the Mac Mini. And I'm actually surprised that this came with the power brick because most Mac Minis that I see don't come with the power brick. It's just sold as is. Here's the Mac Mini, have fun with it. Up next is the Mac itself. Let's see if there's an easy way to get in here. All right, so here's the Mac Mini. It's got a little bit of info on it. On the top, it's an Apple Mac Mini A1283 C2D P7350 gigahertz, not bad. 4 gigs, 120 gigs. Early 09 El Capitan tested. And then it says the username is user, password is user. Not that that really means anything significant to me because for my project I'm going to end up wiping it anyways. So clean a little bit of this tape off real quick. So you're gonna need some alcohol. And then finally, we have in a cute little doggy case, we have an Amazon Fire HD 10. Now this is not in the greatest of condition. I'm gonna show on screen here. It's a little beat up. The screen is cracked, although it is underneath a screen protector, but that's okay. I do believe it turns on and all core functions are present and intact. So it's gonna be pretty fun to do a couple videos on this. Maybe, see what Amazon tablets are good for in 2021. It's a little scratched on the back, but it's not really anything that makes a huge difference. I've never used one of these. I've never used an Amazon tablet. This is gonna be a first for me. So we'll see how well that goes. And that is all that's in the box. So I'm gonna take some time to clean these up, get them nice and pretty and working, and we'll come back with what I actually ended up being able to pull out of this.
72 hours later.
Okay, so it's been a couple days. I've been playing around with these 3 things and they're not bad. I feel like I definitely got my money's worth. Starting with the Mac Mini, it's not terrible for performance. Now keep in mind it's a 12 and a half, nearly 13-year-old computer, so it's not crushing Geekbench scores, but it did pretty well. I was lied to though. I was under the impression that this was 2 gigs of RAM and 120 gigs of storage. It's actually 4 gigs of RAM and 320 gigs of storage. So, that's not bad, I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. I haven't gotten in here to clean out like the insides or maybe like re-thermal paste it or whatever. So maybe that'll be part of the project that I do on it. Chromebook is quite the interesting piece. It's an 11-inch display. The keyboard, it feels kind of mushy. Like it's not the worst keyboard I've ever typed on. It doesn't feel good. It runs, it turns on, everything works. It is a little older than what's natively supported by Chrome OS. I believe the cutoff is 5 years after release. So this is not getting Chrome OS updates anymore, but it still runs pretty well. The speakers are not the greatest. The display is not the greatest. Battery dies when you unplug it, but it's a Chromebook, and it's a Chromebook that I got for free with a $70 Mac Mini. So when I look at it like that, you know, it's not that bad. I definitely will not be holding on to this for too long. Maybe I'll find a video or two to make out of this, but I already have like a 15-inch HP with like an i3 or i5 in it, so I don't think I'm gonna be holding on to this. But yeah, it was a nice bonus. And then last but not least, probably the most interesting one that I've got out of this was the Fire tablet. Again, it is beaten up. The screen is shattered. We can see it reflecting all my grubby little fingerprints. Yeah, the screen is shattered. The back is a little scratched up, but it doesn't impact performance. So far, my first like 3 or so days with using this, it's not bad. I mean, for free, it's pretty good, but there's no native Google apps on here. It is Android. I believe this version of Fire OS is Android 5.1.1, but there's no Google apps. There's no Chrome, no Drive, no Keep, no Docs, no Play Store, no YouTube, no message, like nothing. There's no Google on this device, or is there? Stay tuned to the channel for that, because I'm already working on videos with this. I got this, I noticed that there was no Google on it, and I was like, oh, how can we fix that? Be sure to check back for that, because I've got at least 2 or 3 videos already coming on this. Definitely worth the $0 that I paid for this. So, by and large, did I get a good deal for what I set out to do? Yes. 100% yes. I set out with $100 to buy a pretty cheap Mac Mini to just mess around with for fun, and then maybe make a video documenting what I did to it. And well, I got that. Not only that, but the power brick for this. No one sells their Mac Minis with the power brick. Chromebook with the charger and a Fire tab for free. Like these cost me $0 extra. I was ready to spend $100 on this. I saved $30 on this, and I got 2 extra things. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. Let me know if you've ever gotten any interesting deals like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.